Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone. So after months and months of waiting, today Thorpe Park finally announced their brand new attraction for 2020. That's right, after several teasers and glitch effects and the Thorpe Park hashtag, this morning Thorpe Park revealed on their social media platforms that brand new for 2020 is the Black Mirror Labyrinth. Now, if we head over to the Thorpe Park website, then we get a nice little description about what the attraction will be like. Brand new in 2020, you're invited to playtest the Labyrinth as Thorpe Park Resort launches the world's first live Black Mirror experience with Black Mirror Labyrinth. Get lost as you enter a hypnotic maze using cutting-edge visual technology and sensory-defying environments. Will you keep your grip on reality, or will you lose yourself in the mainframe as this unpredictable, digitised dimension reveals an uneasy truth that manipulates and displaces your very existence? So yeah, very, very exciting stuff. It's great that we finally have an official announcement from the park. And yeah, in today's video, we're going to be analysing everything about this brand new attraction and trying to figure out what's going to be going on within. But just before we do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified when I upload future videos. I'm going to be covering everything there is to cover about this brand new attraction, as well as everything else going on at the Thorpe Park Resort in 2020. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. So first of all, we're going to focus on the logistics of Black Mirror Labyrinth. So first of all, whereabouts is it going to be located? Well, for those of you that have been watching the channel for a while, you will remember that back during Fright Nights, we started predicting that perhaps Living Nightmare would not be returning in the future. We have actually just come out of Living Nightmare, and who knows, it might not be returning next year. Like, we will have to wait and see. And well as today's announcement of Black Mirror Labyrinth, we have also received an announcement in the Thorpe Park's social media platform comments, basically confirming that Living Nightmare has now left the Thorpe Park Resort. So we'll discuss that a little bit more later on, but yeah, there is the confirmation that Black Mirror Labyrinth will be taking place within the previous Living Nightmare building. This building has obviously hosted many things across the years, such as The Passing, Cabin in the Woods, and more recently, Living Nightmare. Now, not only has Laura from Thorpe Park's social media team confirmed that Black Mirror Labyrinth will be taking place in this building, but she has also confirmed there will be a free attraction. So it will not be an upcharge, it will be included within your park ticket. So that is absolutely fantastic news there. Another question that we have is, when is it going to be opening? And at the moment, we don't have a specific date. The park are currently just saying it will be opening in spring. So who knows, it could be towards the end of March, it could be more April time. I really don't know. But as I said, I'll be uploading construction vlogs. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with everything going on with this brand new attraction. So yeah, keep an eye out for future videos. So there we have all of the kind of logistics, like physical things about the attraction. But now comes the fun part, where we're going to be speculating as to what is going to be happening within the attraction, and also a bit of speculation as to what this new partnership with Black Mirror could mean for the future of the Thorpe Park Resort. So first of all, for those of you that don't actually know what Black Mirror is, it is a series that is available on the streaming service Netflix, and that is very important, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But yeah, at its core, Black Mirror is essentially a series about technology, and it's kind of a social commentary about the world that we live in and the world that we potentially could live in within the very near future. So it focuses very heavily on technology and future technologies that could completely change the way that we live our lives. But a super interesting thing about Black Mirror is, although it is a series, there isn't an overarching storyline. So each episode of Black Mirror is actually a standalone episode. So unlike traditional TV shows where there'll be a storyline throughout the entire series of a show that develops through each episode, Black Mirror isn't like that at all. Every episode is standalone and a unique story. And I think that is really interesting, because with previous IPs that have been at the Thorpe Park Resort, for example, The Walking Dead or even Saw, within these attractions, you essentially just walk through iconic scenes from that TV series or film. Like in Saw Alive, you've got all of the different traps. In The Walking Dead Living Nightmare, you literally see the prison, you see the hospital bed. However, with Black Mirror being individual standalone episodes, to me, this seems like the doors are open for a unique story to be told within this attraction. So it's not going to be directly focused on a particular episode or the series as a whole. Instead, it's kind of going to be a unique standalone attraction with its own unique standalone storyline. I don't know, just speculation, but I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen. Now, with Black Mirror Labyrinth being confirmed to be located within the old Living Nightmare building, this is a huge space for the park to play with. And as I mentioned, with mazes such as Cabin in the Woods being located in this maze, and the name of this new attraction being Labyrinth, it does suggest that there could be forms of multi-route elements being built into this attraction. So for those of you that experienced the Cabin in the Woods horror maze, you will know that you could literally choose your own route through that maze, and it was one of the most iconic multi-route mazes ever in the UK. So the fact that this new attraction is located in that same building, and it's called a labyrinth, which is essentially a giant maze where you can go multiple directions, it's all very irregular. To me, it suggests that we could perhaps be seeing a form of multi-route in this new attraction. Even in the description of the attraction, where it states, "Get lost as you enter a hypnotic maze using cutting-edge visual technology and sensory-defying environments," it sounds like there's going to be a lot of technology packed into this attraction. Even with the promo image that the park have released, it seems like there is going to be a ton of technology incorporated into this. So we could be seeing the likes of projection mapping, holograms, even like the Pepper's ghost effect. I really don't know, but it seems like a lot of technology is being packed into this. And obviously with Black Mirror being a show that is almost entirely based around future technologies, it makes sense. So yeah, to me it seems like we're going to be going through a walkthrough experience, or maybe you'll be able to pick your own route, and there'll be projection mappings, and some of the technology will play with your mind a little bit. And yeah, it seems really interesting. And that leads us on to the next question. Will there be actors within this attraction? Because many of Thorpe Park's, particularly IP-based attractions, have incorporated actors. For example, with the likes of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, that was an actor-led attraction. With The Walking Dead, The Ride, and Living Nightmare, both of those had actors. Saw Alive had actors. So could we be seeing Black Mirror Labyrinth have actors? My honest opinion, I don't think we will. Maybe we'll have an actor doing the pre-show or the finale, but my personal opinion, I can't see actors being used consistently within the attraction itself. But I would love to see, for example, the hosts of the attraction and the staff working around it all in uniform and perhaps in character. That could be cool. So yeah, really exciting stuff there. In my opinion, I am super excited for this new attraction. Being a massive fan of Black Mirror myself, I think it's got a lot of potential to be something great. And with Black Mirror being a standalone, very strong IP, and being a part of an even stronger IP in Netflix, I'm very excited to see what the park do with this. And obviously they're going to be spending a decent amount of money on it because they are working with such big IPs. So I'm expecting a very high quality attraction that I'm super excited to experience. Now, saying all of that, I do have a few slight concerns about this, and I don't want to dampen the mood, but obviously we are talking about everything regarding this attraction. So yeah, there are a few slight worries going into this. Firstly, I am slightly worried that this could be another attraction that is at the park for a few years. It does amazingly in the first year, everyone's hyped about it, but then after that everyone starts to get a little bit bored about it and it starts to drop off, and a few years down the line, could we just see it get removed from the park? Because we've seen it happen with The Walking Dead. It was really cool the first year, and over the past few years it has just slowly dropped off. And ultimately, at the end of the day, everyone wants a brand new coaster at Thorpe Park, or even if not that, just some new ride hardware. We want something brand new. And it's all well and good pouring all this money into new attractions like this. However, I'm just really hoping that in the background there is more of a long-term plan for the park where, you know, a few years down the line, hopefully we will be seeing a brand new coaster, a brand new piece of ride hardware. Because even with this attraction, to me, it does seem a little bit last minute. It seems a little bit rushed, because with the teasing of the whole initializing thing, to me, like the little logo animation tease that they did doesn't really seem to fit in with this Black Mirror thing. So personally, that suggests that this could have been a bit of a last minute deal. And whilst that is all well and good, I'm sure it'll turn out amazing. I really hope that in the background, they are planning for something big within the next few years, because we are well overdue a big new coaster at Thorpe. Another slight worry that I have is Black Mirror Labyrinth going to be rerunnable? Because as someone that visits the Thorpe Park Resort a lot throughout the year, and I'm sure many of you guys that are watching this video are in a similar position as me, are we going to have the urge to keep on going into this attraction? Because, for example, with Ghost Train, it was incredible the first few times I rode it. I thought it was like world class, and to be fair, I still do. It's an incredible attraction. However, I just don't have the urge to get back on Ghost Train nowadays. And yeah, there is that similar issue with this new Labyrinth attraction. I mean, if it is multi-route, that will of course help with that, and fingers crossed it will be super rerunnable. I'll be able to go on it like every visit at the park, but hopefully Thorpe Park will absolutely nail it and that won't be an issue. Only other slightly negative thing about this is I really hope Thorpe Park do something about that long black tunnel that you used to queue in to get into like Cabin and Living Nightmare. I literally hate that tunnel so much. It's literally pitch black in there, and I don't know why it's used as a queue line. It's so claustrophobic, and at Fright Nights you could literally spend like 15-20 minutes just queuing in there in the pitch black. It's not fun at all. So hopefully they'll either remove it or somehow incorporate it into the attraction, because I'm not a fan of that black tunnel. So as I mentioned, we are now going to discuss what this new attraction could mean for the future of the Thorpe Park Resort. With Black Mirror being a standalone, very strong IP, but also being part of this monstrous umbrella Netflix IP, I think this partnership could open some very exciting doors in the future for the park. For example, even on a minor scale, if this initial Black Mirror and Thorpe Park collaboration goes well, could we be seeing some kind of Fright Nights overlay for this Black Mirror Labyrinth attraction? I don't know, that could be cool, because obviously we will be losing a maze space where Living Nightmare previously was. So if they could turn it into more of a horror attraction, maybe put some actors in there, that could be really cool. But even more exciting, on more of a macro scale, if this original partnership goes well, then who knows, we could see even more Netflix IPs coming to the Thorpe Park Resort in the future. My mind obviously immediately jumps to Fright Nights. Imagine if we got a Netflix takeover for Fright Nights in the coming years. We could have mazes like Stranger Things, American Horror Story, Scream. It would be like the Lionsgate year times 10. It would literally be insane. And obviously this is all speculation, but after that, who knows? It could leave the door open to more Netflix IPs coming in and taking over attractions. I mean, I personally do prefer like original storylines from the park. For example, Creek Freak Massacre was incredible. A lot of the coasters at the park are original IPs like the Swarm. However, if there are going to be IPs coming to the park, then Netflix holds some of the best IPs in the world currently. So, I mean, that's a positive. And yeah, literally, who knows what this partnership could lead to in the future. We could be seeing loads more stuff coming in the future. And yeah, that right there brings us to the end of today's video. As I said, be sure to subscribe to be notified when I upload future videos from the Thorpe Park Resort. There will be a video coming soon about everything else coming to the Thorpe Park Resort in 2020. There's some very interesting stuff. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when those videos are released. And yeah, be sure to comment down below what you think of this Black Mirror Labyrinth announcement. I'll be chatting to you guys in the comments below, so be sure to join in with the conversation. And yeah, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it really helps out the channel. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, everyone. My name is TheJackSilkstone. Goodbye.
Hey, nah, I ain't feeling that. You never proved me back. You never did jack. Hold that. I think I'm way, but I'm definitely not sure. I'm never washed up. I know I got more. Painting pictures with words. Top drawer. Trying to find a middle ground is a lost cause. Yeah.